Hi there, it's me again, and today we are doing my first ever wish list and anti-haul. So I'm going to be going over some of the things that are new that I don't want, and I'm going to be sharing some things that I do want. And some of them are already in my basket. So I'm probably going to be kind of looking out over here for a little bit because that's where my computer is, so that I can see my list. And I will I'm going to be trying to put a picture in this area right here of the product. So the first item that I am not going to be purchasing is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Palette. I'm not really big into eyeshadow palettes as it is. However, these colors just don't speak to me. To eyeshadow, I'm very basic. I have really small eyes, as you can see, so I don't do a lot when it comes to eyeshadow because there's not really any point because you can't see it. So the colors of this Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, they're not something that I would use, mostly because I stick to neutrals. I haven't actually tried a whole bunch from Too Faced either. I have tried I have tried a liquid lip, I believe, from them, that I wasn't too crazy about, to be honest. But maybe eventually I'll find a Too Faced product that I do want to purchase. Speaking about Too Faced, another item that I am not going to be purchasing is the White Peach palette. Now when you open it and you look at it and you see all those really pretty pink colors, and I really like pink, even though I mostly wear a lot of black. I really like pink. And so there are a lot of pretty colors in that palette, but they're not colors that I would actually use. So I'm just going to have to pass on that palette. There's a lot of palettes in this anti-haul. I didn't realize that I didn't like palettes that much, but apparently I don't. The palette that I'm talking about now is the Becca Ocean Jewels Highlighter Palette. It's got, as you can see, several colors, but I'm not really into the colored highlighter. I typically tend to stay in like the champagne range, when it comes to highlighters. So those colors, while very pretty and would probably look really great, especially in the summer, are not something that I would be using. So one of the things that I love is skincare. I'm a skincare junkie because I am trying to really work on my skin because I have terrible skin. Terrible. Anyway, that is the NuFace skin toning device. Now, holy cow, that is expensive. And it does, and you know, I believe Meg when she said it works, but I just can't shell out that kind of cash for a facial toning device. Okay, the last item in my anti-haul is actually a hair item. I use a lot of leave-in conditioners, and I'm actually working on updating a blog post about the best leave-in conditioners. And one of the leave-in conditioners that I purchased not too terribly long ago was the Way Smooth Spray, which is like an all-in-one kind of product as far as like detangler, smoother, heat protectant, la-di-da. Well, they've come out with a new formula and they're actually calling it a leave-in conditioner. And normally that would get me very excited and interested, but I still have a ton of this smooth spray left, so I'm not going to be purchasing the leave-in conditioner. Some of those are probably things that, you know, I know everyone's crazy about the Too Faced palettes, and I'm just kind of like whatever about it. And of course, I probably listed some products that you've never heard of. But now we're going to go on to the things that I definitely want to put in my basket. And there's surprisingly more makeup in my wants list than I thought there would be, because I'm usually all about the skincare and all about the hair. But let's just go on. So the first item that I'm really wanting is in my basket right now. I've really liked this brand's liquid lipsticks in the past, and so I kind of want to try this one, and it is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Patent Lip Lacquer, and I particularly want it in the color Darling. It's just a really pretty color, very up my alley. Yeah, and I really just like their lip products, so I definitely want to try it. And it was really hard to pick which color I want to try, because I want to try like almost all of them, because their color range is just really pretty. Even though I'm not much for experimenting with highlighters, I typically use like kind of 2 or 3 different highlighters and that's it. I really want to try that Versali Jelly Bean Illuminator. It looks really cool, and I feel like the texture of it would work really good with my skin. So it is kind of pricey, so I'm kind of not really sure about it, but I definitely want to try it, so maybe. I typically use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I don't have one specifically for under the eyes. I would like to try a brightening one just because I need help brightening that area. I don't get a lot of sleep, and so anything that will detract from making that apparently obvious would be nice. Speaking of the under eyes, this is a super hyped product, and that has me a little bit apprehensive. And especially since it's been like they've super hyped it. I haven't seen anybody I know actually talk about it. But that is the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. I'm addicted to eye masks. I have like 5 or 6 different kinds. I am working on a post on the best ones. No idea when that will get published, because I'm like slowly trying them. But the price for the Wander Beauty ones is really good. But I definitely want to try them. And the last item is a skincare item, of course, because I love my skincare. So last month I had a favorite from Biossance, which was the Squalane eye treatment or eye gel or something. So I really want to try this retinol product, and it is the Photo Retinol Serum. It is kind of expensive, but it is also supposed to be like good for sensitive skin, because a lot of times if you use a retinol, it makes you like red and peely and gross and disgusting. But this is supposed to be the combination of the squalane plus the retinoid that they use. It's not supposed to irritate. So I am interested, and I want to try that. So that is my anti-haul and wish list, where I might start trying to do these more often. If you like these kind of anti-haul wish list videos, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below about something you're really wanting to try this month, and maybe I'll try it. And of course, I'd love it if you would subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos.